So the truth about how us ladies feel about aging is that we all feel it. We all sense it coming along. Like you sense your fertilization about to be, I'm hitting 30 something. Oh man, I haven't had kids yet. You sense that. It's natural. You start feeling that. You start shooting your lips up, your Botox in your face, trying to avoid looking your age because you know what it is when you get that age. No one wants to be older women anymore because you're still out here trying to compete and still trying to be like these women that are younger, thinking that you have a chance. But in reality, what starts to happen, and that we aren't told enough by older ladies that are peers of ours, is the loneliness that you feel and the truth that it's really hard to date because nobody wants me anymore. Why aren't you telling them that? No, instead you're just complaining and blaming, pointing the finger that it's the guy's fault. No, that's your fault. And you need to be telling and warning these younger women to not do it. Don't wait till you got to my age, honey, because you're going to end up like me, where you're panicking. So in this video, it's a bunch of older women feeling that way about dating. It's weird seeing grannies dating, okay? That's so weird.
56 and I don't date. I have been divorced twice. And before you come at me with the whole like, well, obviously you don't date, you're such a loser. No, I was divorced twice because both men were idiots. All right. And I divorced their asses and I learned my lesson. And now I'm fabulously single. I love being single. The single independent woman is the new success. That is the new luxury. To be a woman who doesn't need a man for money, for power, for pleasure is the best ever. And especially at this age, it's like my kids have moved out. I don't need a man. I've got my glass of wine. I've got my TV. I've got my life. I've got my girlies, my friends. I've got my career. I'm pursuing my dreams. I am putting all my energy into loving my life and making shit happen in my life. I'm making more money than ever because all that energy I used to put into relationships, guess what? I put it into me now. I put it into me now. And that means I'm more successful, I'm more creative, I'm more inspired, I make more money. Yeah, I have no interest in dating. And it's amazing.
It's ironic to call idiots two men whose only thing in common is having married.
It's so crazy to me. These are the women that, excuse me, pee me, like make me so angry, okay? They make me so mad because not only did you go and get married and have kids, but then afterwards, now you're saying, no, it's great being single. But then why did you go and get married and have kids then? Like, because then what ladies are going to do is like younger women, well, let me skip that part and do this part first because that makes more logical sense if that's more. But you're lying. So you got the kids out of the guy. You got all of those things out of it, but then you're still sitting here saying that you never needed them. You got your kids, but then the real truth behind all of it is, okay, great. You're doing it big. You're doing that. But like, what about at night though? The way that you feel, the way that sinks in sometimes when you get drunk enough off your wine, how you feel. Like, you are lying. You probably call them up drunk sometimes. Like, hey, oh my goodness, how are you? Trying to be friends with the either, probably both of them, of the divorcees. That's really the truth, the part that you leave out. And why are you up here making this video? Oh, because you want to feel better about your decisions in life. You want other women to comment and make you be like, yeah, girl, again, wanting the fake, not real truth about where you are in life. They're lying. The women in your comments, they don't mean that. They're like, shoot, if that was me. That's really how they feel. Because you know how? Because I'm a woman. I know. They don't honestly feel that way. Because none of us feel that way. Like, this is a complete lie, a facade to make you feel better about the dumb decisions that you made so you can avoid any sort of accountability. And it does suck taking accountability for losing 2 marriages. That really sucks. But you know what sucks worse is not accepting it and looking like a fool and creating more problems for the world, for more people to believe your crap. Like, that's crazy.
Can anyone else relate to dating in your 50s? Is so terrible and confusing. I saw a guy on TikTok post how he always contradicts himself, and I started laughing because I said, that is so me. I mean, I am emotionally available, but yet I'm not emotionally available. I feel like I'm independent, but yet I'm codependent. I am not a needy person, but yet I am a needy person, meaning I need attention, but I don't want you to smother me. I want a relationship, but yet I enjoy being single. I want somebody to spend time with, but I don't want to spend all my time with you. So I don't know. Does anyone else have this issue, or is it just me?
With a guy over the weekend on Hinge. He's nice.
Do you think that a lot of these older women are single because they dealt with a man who was of high quality, who they deemed was respectful, like way better than they were?
Yeah.
And they believe that that's where their
bar is set at.
When they
Yeah.
get with guys after that, no dude can ever match up to that guy, so they end up being single for the rest of their life.
Yeah, because again, it's that repeated pattern of you look for any sort of negative in any guy that you're with because you're too busy comparing. You're too busy stuck in comparison. And that's why we have hypergamous nature. Like, that is exactly what we are. That is your nature. You do have that. The only way to work on that so that you can end up in a relationship is to fix it, to admit that that's something that you do, that you have a problem with. And the only way that you can get out of that is to do so, is to admit it. It's crazy.
Looking is very pleasant, but it's one of those situations where we both like the prompts, not like the photos, but the prompts. You're like, yes, this sounds like somebody I really like. We match. And then all of a sudden, the conversation never builds. We've exchanged a couple of pleasantries a couple of times, and you know nothing about the person. And so I just stopped responding. Over the course of the week, he has checked in every single day and left me a message like, hey, do you want to exchange numbers? What did you do today? You're killing me here. Like, he's being really funny about it. And finally, I responded last night. Here's my number. I'm tired. I'm going to bed tonight. It's for tomorrow. First thing this morning, I'm sitting having a cup of coffee at like 6:30, and he texts me, good morning. And I'm like, let's see if this goes anywhere. Say to him, I don't even know what you do for a living. Like, what are you getting ready for in the morning? And he says, oh, I'm a mental health therapist. And I said, oh no, what is Hinge trying to tell me about myself? I'm dying laughing. Sent him a voice note. ChatGPT really said, we can't handle this by ourselves. We need to call in the big guys. Just making a joke. He never responded. Literally, after 5 days of every day trying to get my number. Anyway, that's what dating's like.
As you can see, there are reasons.
So she's crazy.
So she tried to make a joke about
how crazy she
is, and that, oh no, you're a mental health therapist. So you're about to tell me some things about myself. Oh no. And he's like, bruh, oh my gosh. I can't be with somebody that is like this. Like, oh my God. Well, good for him. Like, good for him. I think that is so important that, look, granted it was a joke, whatever, but there's truth behind it. And I'm glad that he recognized those signs. That probably wasn't the first sign. It was probably the games that you were playing with him, that where he was like, oh, okay, like, you're just one of those that you're going to play these games with me because you're crazy. And that confirmed it, you know? So
Accept it. They've hit the wall. The wall doesn't forgive.
Have I got a story for you? Hold on to your hats, ladies. I never thought this would happen to me, but it did. I've been married a couple of times. My picker is off, clearly, and you'll know why after you hear the story. So I met this guy, and we hit it off. We really clicked. We went out a few times, and I'm like, wow, this is fun. This is nice. This is easy. No craziness. And we kept going out. And then he started with he loves me. He loves me. I didn't say it back. You can't say it back if you don't feel it. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to push it. Let me just see where it goes. But there was always this nagging feeling in my gut. You know, the gut you're supposed to listen to? Well, I wasn't ignoring it, but I wasn't listening as closely as I should have been. And, but I was paying attention to it. And he just ramped it up. Madly in love with me every day, texting me all the time, would get upset if he didn't hear back from me right away. And I'm going, this is just too much. I gotta just, you know. And then he would beg me, please, I'm sorry, I won't leave. And I was like, oh, this is a lot. But I don't know, we had fun. And I thought, well, you know, let me see what happens. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. It's not me. Wasn't me. And so anyway, he'd come to things. A couple of people in my family had met him, but I was having a big barbecue.
I'm sorry, this lady's killing retention. Like, there's no way she's killing retention. I gotta go to somebody else. This is ridiculous.
It's the most longest, ridiculous story ever.
I see, like,
I'm like, what? Like,
but I think it's lies. I think that she's just finding places to omit things and to add things, and just so it takes her a while to get a story out.
Yeah, to get your story together, get to it, get to the point. Like, this is why men like are like, oh my gosh, women are talking again. Like, oh, because we're so full of facades and things that we're talking in circles and that we're talking over each other. Yeah, that's crazy.
Videos of how these 50-year-old women try to get men's attention.
Hold up. I blame y'all that are doing them. Okay? I'm sorry. Come on. Stop. Then they think that they gotta, oh my gosh, we're that screwed up in the head that we think that means that you want us. Like, just, this is how unaware, look, man, okay? This is how unaware that we are about what y'all want. We don't know we don't know ourselves. We don't know you guys at all. We're just these lost, ridiculous animals out here having no clue what we truly believe and want and feel actually, okay? Because what happens is whoever is sleeping with these women, they then think that those type of men will marry them. We'll take them seriously. When no, y'all don't mean that. Like, and I know that now, but like, these women really think that they have a chance. But because we don't know what the exchange is, we don't understand that, oh, like, really though, that's all it is. Like, and we pretend that, oh, we can do just sex. We can do just that. Oh, that's fine. No, you can't. It doesn't work the same way for us. That's why you're comparing these younger guys that may be doing you, but they don't want you. And that's what your issue is. Like, you really think that they want a life with you. They don't. That's why you're out here looking silly, like looking like all that you are valued at, because that's what you think you're valued at, which is for sex. That's it. That's all it is now. Like, and even that, like, that's just for on a whim, because they can get younger girls too if that's crazy. Yeah. But it truly is sad. Like, these ladies really think that they have an opportunity to find a guy like that. Oh, well, he slept with me, so that means that he would marry me. Like, the little girl inside hasn't healed, and you don't understand what things really are, because that is far from the truth.
Yeah, but it looks like they're not marketing towards those women that was up there. They weren't marketing towards men their age. They were marketing towards younger.
Yeah.
Men. So I think that's
what I'm saying.
They've understood that men that's their age know they're not worth
Know
it,
that they're like,
not worth it.
yeah.
So they could try a naive boy, but they think they're making him
Well, let me
naive.
use all I can.
But they think the young boy is naive, but in actuality, she's naive still because
Yes.
she's taking what he can get and then bouncing and going to find
Yes.
somebody actually worth it or younger. Wow.
It's so crazy. It's really wild to see it like in real life happening, and these are the women that are giving advice. Oh my gosh. This is why we have OnlyFans at a rapid because this is the women that are advising them, that are around them. Like, what did you think that we were going to end up doing? You're telling them that this is the truth, is that no, you can do this and be happy and da-da-da. No, you can't. You are lying. You're lying straight through your teeth, and you're screwing up the world, okay? Like the older women, yes, the younger women, they make me angry as well, but the older women really do, because when I was looking around as a young age, who's giving me advice? This is the crap we're looking at. Like, these are the women that are like, no, men are bad, but like, go be a hoe though, and it'll be fine. You can do it just like how men do it. No, you're not built the same way. You're not. Like, this is crazy. They really make me angry, the older women. So I don't know, gentlemen. In the comments, let me know what is worse, the younger women or the older women. I mean, it's tough to tell, but let me know which one you think is worse in the comments. Love you guys.